So we open the ends XCF again. We go to the top. Oh, actually, we already are on the top. That's good. Well, maybe not. Well, nah, I'll go with a little bit of transparency, just not a lot, because I want to know what's wrong there. Maybe if I stretch it to fit, that would be the best way. Could try that. So getting the selection right is going to be the hardest part. Yeah, okay. Transform scale. Yeah, 965. That is wild. Maybe if I move it, it's better. What happens if I... Oh, wait. First of all, anchor. Let's see if I crank the opacity up. Yeah, still a little bit of overhang there. Okay, we'll try this again. Try this very difficult circle select again. When you change the proportion of a circle, it has to be fairly uniform all the way around if you want it to work right. I still am not completely sure I got that, but let's see. Scale. That's on a 961. I probably cropped it a little, but at least it's uniform. So we will try 70. 970 by 970. Let's see how that looks. Now that might be correct. Let's see. Anchor. Well, it doesn't look perfect, but at least if I move it over, wait a minute, undo, under anchor, if I move it over this way, oops, it's not cooperating. Okay, it works there. Now the arrow keys are working. I don't know what's up with that. All right, so anchor it again. So much of modeling is tweaking things, of course. Still have to move it over. Let's take a look at it again. And this also means a bottom, even though it didn't look so bad before, it really needs to be scaled up also. So I'll do that now. Go to the bottom layer, and I'll try to select this as best I can. Luckily, it's a darker color, at least in the image, so it shouldn't be as hard to do. It's easier to see where the edge is. So if we scale it up, that's pretty close to uniform. about 970 by 970. We'll cut it out for now, and then I will reduce the opacity of this layer because I forgot to do that. Or reduce the opacity. So paste. Now it lines up pretty well. Maybe move it down one. Yeah. Okay, so anchor the floating section. I say kill the opacity, really I mean put the opacity back in. And back, that looks pretty good. So I will save this. I will export it again as a Targa. And I will replace the original file because the original file is not the right size. Place. No compression because that can create problems. And we'll go back to Blender. So here we are back in Blender. And there's the top of the can. Looks a little bit better. Bottom of the can, it looks as good as before. Now, the rim. That will be the next bit. I'll show a little trick to get the color as close as can be reasonably expected. I'm starting with the texture of the ends. You might say, well, we're not really going to copy it, are we? I think we will not, but I will show you a little shortcut. We'll go to the rim. And we'll add our necessary layer here. New layer. We'll say color. And what color will it be? Well, I will use the color picker tool. I'll zoom in. And maybe I can get a nice silver color here. That's close, isn't it? Or maybe here. This would be even better. Because rim, it's the rim. Or maybe this. Maybe this is better. This is better balance. Nope, it's too reddish. I still like these lighter tones better. So we'll stick with this one. And I'll use the bucket tool. I'll export. Again as a Targa. Keep everything uniform. No compression. Actually, I'll make this 106. Because that's really what it is. 106. So export. No compression. And while I'm at it, I should export this as 106. Really, I should go with as much uniformity as possible here. I won't change anything on it. I'll just change the name to 106 for the sake of uniformity. And 105 can be a backup, I suppose. All right, now back to Blender. But what I will do is add full opacity and then export. Export it as a Targa. And we'll have to continue in the next video.